As a member of the fishing school, I promise to honor my community, my parents and guardians, wherever they are and whatever they do, and respect myself and others wherever I go and in whatever I am doing.
When I opened up the doors of the fishing school, my desire was to have a place where children could come and just be. I remember reading someplace this old adage that said, if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, and he'll feed himself for a lifetime. I said, that's it. I'm going to open up a fishing school, and we're going to be fishing in the rivers of the mind.
The fishing school has been in operation for over 20 years now, and we provide out-of-school time programs and services for students in underserved communities in Washington, D.C., as well as programs for the parents of those students. The program design includes, in addition to the academic focus, we also have a focus on enrichment, believing that it's important to work with the whole child. So many of our students participate in dance programs. We also have music programs and sports programs. So we try to focus on the entire child.
My favorite thing about fishing school is when we go outside.
We play like different games and like we on computer and we draw and stuff like that. And the food, after food.
Every Friday, we get to go on a field trip. The most field trip that I liked was Baltimore. I ate M&Ms there. My very favorite thing about the fishing school is that I can fish in the river of my mind.
Fishing school is a beacon of hope in the neighborhood. And in fact, former President George W. Bush visited the fishing school on Wiley Street. And with that, he said,
This little haven is a refuge from violence and addiction and abuse. Children find learning and care, but most important, they find something that we can never pass legislation to achieve, and that's love. They find love. I will work to reach the goal of the fishing school, which is to teach me how to develop the skills and knowledge to make the right choices in life, so that I will be a support for my family and myself.
Doing work with parents has been a key component of our work from the very, very beginning. Mr. Lewis's vision always, again, included working with the whole child, and part of that meant working with the parents as well. The Wilson building that was donated to us will allow us to grow that work for the community at large.
You can't help other people without being helped yourself. I liken it to a ray of sunshine. You can't shine a light on somebody else without being warmed by some of the rays of yourself, you see. You cannot give without receiving, and you can't give unless you have received. We can't do our work at the fishing school with just hired staff. It takes, as they say, the village. And the parents themselves are a great part of that village.
The fishing school over the years, we've worked with over 3,000 students, providing them services during the after-school hours as well as during the summer. And we've had a huge impact on those students, and it's only been possible because of the great staff that we've been able to hire. In addition, the donors over the years have made a huge difference. We don't charge for our services, we never have and don't intend to start, and we're only able to do that because of some very committed, loyal, supportive donors.
money is a great way to support the children, to help them continue growing. But then also time. These children need mentors. If people don't have the money, surely they've got an hour a week that they could devote. And we're looking for consistent volunteerism. They really want someone that's going to be part of their life and that they can count on to be there to help them. And that's where volunteerism is a great thing. And the children benefit, but also the volunteer actually benefits extremely because they do get to experience the children. They learn from them.
If you don't see me in the streets or hanging on the corners using foul language, it's because I've gone fishing in the rivers of my mind.
One of the things that the fishing school provides is something that's needed. The learning process is all day long. So if they're not learning in an environment that is structured with some objective of them improving their skills, then they're going to be learning something else.
In the community research, students face some very challenging socioeconomic situations, including the fact that there's research that tells us that those students who are not involved in after-school programs are nearly 40% more likely to become teen parents. 87% of our elementary school students improved their classroom participation. 85% of students increased their self-esteem. 79% of our students improved their conflict and anger management skills.
Our children have all improved with their scholastic achievements, so I think that's a great success and a reason to be involved because we do see the positive results. Out-of-school time providers such as the fishing school provide a very serious need for the children after school. And as the U.S. Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, said,
"Opportunity, not poverty, shapes and molds the destiny of our nation's children. This is in our power to control, and we have a responsibility to apply ourselves fully to this solemn task."
A lot of our funders can't do the things that we are doing. But if they support our great work there, then we're working with this child, that child. We are representing them. When we are doing it, they are doing it. And so again, you can't shine lights on other people's lives without being warmed by the rays yourself. So if you funders are listening to me today, open up your wallets. No, open up your checkbooks. Your wallets will hold up the money we need.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
When I grow up, I want to be a fashion designer.
When I grow up, I want to be a chef.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.